Do you ever feel like you're an audience extra? Like you have people in your life that they aren't true friends, they are just papering the audience. That's what we used to do in New York, for our company, that performed improv. When we didn't get enough paying customers, our director would call audience extras. Yes, there was such a thing, and they would show up and fill the audience. And then, of course, the paying customers probably came in and was like, wow, they've got a great audience. This must be a wonderful group, And that's the way I feel occasionally with some of the people I know, where I've been living for the past, oh, gosh, maybe 15 years, and in my life in general sometimes, But I think I see it more the older I get because, you get more mature and you recognize certain things, But I don't feel like a lot of these people have really been there for me. Yes, they call me when they want me to show up and have a drink and maybe make some funny, comments and stuff, or maybe get up and dance. But, when you're looking for somebody to really give you true support, it's not always that easy. Now I do have at least one person in my family that is going to give me some support, up and coming for some of the changes I'm making. And I'm not even happy with that because I don't want to make the changes. It's not what I really want to do, but I just feel like occasionally when you're so stuck, you need to make changes. It's the thing, what is the definition of crazy? Doing the same thing over and over and over again and not getting any results. That's really true. It really is, and I don't like it. I'm sure you don't either, but it's really kind of the truth. Unless you make changes or a big change, nothing's going to get better or change for you. How many times can I say change? A lot. And it's almost like that thing, now all of a sudden I've gotten a couple of people calling me, are you okay? Why aren't you picking up the phone? What are you doing? Like they really care, but I never got that before, so I don't really believe it. I'm doing it all by myself, and sometimes that's what you have to do, I guess, if you don't have super supportive people. It's kind of like those relationships where somebody is, they really love you and they really adore you, and you're like, wow, get off of me, and then all of a sudden, you say something like, you know what, you're way too on me, if you treated me like crap, I might have responded, but, you know, I don't know. It's like if somebody's really there for you too much, but then when they're not there at all, it's like, why aren't you there? I really feel it. I'm so alone. And you're probably not even understanding a damn word that I'm saying, but I'm just saying, do you have people in your life that don't really feel like they're close friends or give a damn? They just want you to show up on occasion and just make them laugh or, fill the room or something. So that's what I'm feeling. But I have to make changes. I want to at this point. Sometimes I don't want to, but you know what? I have to be honest with you. Making changes, the universe responds. And I once had a girlfriend many years ago in New York City say that to me, because I was very young and I was like, I'm not getting the, kind of money I want with the work I used to do, and she said, well, you might not like this, but take anything to bring a little bit of money in. And I was like, oh, I don't want to do that. But do it because the universe will respond once you start doing that. And I did it. And guess what? The universe started sending me things to make things better. Not all of it was what I wanted, but it was changing, and I was getting more of an abundance of things going on in my life and happening and changing to make things a little bit better. And it's because when you're stuck, yeah, we do the same things over and over and over again. It's not going to change. It's not going to get better if we don't like it. It's not gonna. So you have to clean house, and that's what I'm doing. I don't enjoy it at all. But who knows? Who knows? There's, might be, I'm going to say it. Yes, I don't know you don't want to hear it. Uh, One door closes and another door opens. Even at our age, it can do it. It can happen. I'm hoping for that, and I'm hoping for you if you want to make changes and you don't feel like you're getting any support. Do it and hang in there. And once again, these people, some of these people, just got to give them a pass and just say they are who they are. Why do I keep drawing people like this to my life that are. But one of them I'm letting go, and they're gone. I don't think they know it yet, but I guess they'll have to just get it. And that's what Maya Angelou says. If somebody shows you who they are the first time, believe it. Don't keep investing. You're probably not going to get what you want from them. People are people. They are who they are. You can see it. You know it. Use your gut. Anyway, thanks for listening to my little. But it's really true. Doing the same thing over and over and over again is the definition of crazy, because you're not going to get anything but the same thing over and over again. Okay? That's my rant. Thanks for listening to it. And if you have anything going on, let me know. Love to hear from you. It's still a little light out there. I better get out. See you soon.